For the anthem, Heidi, Your Boyfriend.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow! The Des Moines Derby Brats. Number 1 is Emma Tastic. Number 2 is Hot Head Red. Number 6 is The Shyster. Number 8, Excalibur. Number 9 is Dragon Fire. Number 12 is Razor. Number 21 is Madam Madness. Number 59 is Ginger Snacks. Number 72, Good Night Irene. Number 555, the Leprechauna. 911 is Anger Management. Number 1999, Baby Jane. 77 is The Whip. And last but not least, number 4, E equals MC Scared. Ladies and gentlemen, the Des Moines Derby Rats.
Ladies and gentlemen, Des Moines' opponent this afternoon, skating in the white jerseys from the greater Seattle, Washington area, your I-5 Rollers. Your alternates this afternoon, number 3, Lexi, and I know it. Number 8, Mad Taco. Number 16, T-Pain. Number 18, Accelerator. Number 2, Tiny Terror.
Sorry about that, Vince. That's been upgraded to Medium Terror.
Whoa! Number 25, Sierra Rated Lane. Number 26, Maya Massacre. Number 31, Evil McNevo. Number 35, Hunter. Number 4, Malice in Wonderland. Number 5, Kill Bomb. Number 52, Death by Battle. Number 66, Frank LaBonnie. Number 9, Audrey Hepburn. Number 91, Destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain of the I-5 Roller Girls this afternoon, number 21, Phoebe Sting. Ladies and gentlemen, all your I-5 Roller Girls are bench coached this afternoon by Heidi, your boyfriend, Vito, and Katie. Jam number 1, period number 1, number 18, Lex Senator from I-5, up against 555, the Olympic One, Moines.
And on the whistle, we're going to see 11 round, moving to the inside, I-5.
Yeah, the Moines trying to send that one blocker in lane number 1 to try and go back to Accelerator, but didn't quite get it. Accelerator will skirt on the initial pass, but still called for a back block penalty. No Janet power jam to Moines.
Yeah, that's right. Lexiguana right there. Nice lateral move. Nice lateral move right there. Little jiving and juking. And right now, Vince, as he approaches, he's up against a floor wall, and that's a breakdown very quickly.
Nice little transition by the Moines, first pass, then go and engage and attack, then go a little passive again. Dr. Bond trying to come from the realizes, oh wait, I'm not weak here. I gotta let this go the full 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. That break was forfeit by I-5 with the back block penalty. We see a cutting the track penalty now for Accelerator. Leopard 1 are going to get 30 more seconds. All by his lonesome. Oh, nice spin move going into the first turn.
Ryan Massacre from I-5 shrouding the game, just couldn't quite get the angle or momentum to slow down Leopard 1 as he plays the game. And once again, Des Moines with the strategy early on, passive, then engage it back and looking pretty good at that so far, Bob.
Yeah, I like to call that particular defense the greeting line. And back in turn 2, we saw, hello, how are you?
Leopard 1 can't quite clear those hips of I-5 blockers before that 4th whistle blast, but the damage done at the end of the first jam, 20-0, Des Moines over I-5, Bob.
Yeah, I've heard that there's a little bit of derby in the Seattle area.
A little bit.
Number 91, Destroyer is going to step up, as well as number 77, the Whip.
And the Whip looks good. She will get the lead in the chamber call back. Tries to reform around turns number 1 and 2.
And wisely, she's going to call it off before Destroyer's going to have a chance to catch up, potentially put some points on the board. Destroyer, even though second one out of the pack, close that gap up in a hurry.
Over between jams, special thank you to another one of our volunteers, Luis Alvarez from Devilment Photography. Keep an eye out on social media with the hashtag DevilmentPhoto for all photos this weekend's action coming at you live.
And we've got Accelerator up against Anger Management. The wall for the Moines up front doing a nice job. Emma Tazek as well. People answer there, but they can only hold it for so long.
Second effort gets her through. Accelerator now 2 for 2 balls this afternoon. Gets hung by the pole, will have to call it off. But will manage 1 point to get I-5 on the board at the end of the third jam. Or she gets 4 points, that's incorrect. Ladies and gentlemen, going into the purple jersey from 1999, Baby Jane up against number 91, Destroyer. The Moines taking that all-important real estate right in front of the JRDA. Destroyer, 3-4, lead chamber calls for I-5.
Yeah, Destroyer pretty quick through the pack. In the meantime, we've got Baby Jane. Baby Jane's gonna take a shot to the sternum. She is dropped like a 3-foot punch. She's working herself through a 3-wall off front. Gonna shed that last 2 blocks, and she's finally free. But not before Vince Destroyer, well, puts some points up and then takes a cutting call.
Third gender penalty in 24 jams for I-5, and a grand slam for Baby Jane to make it 25-4.
And Baby Jane. In the middle of the pack. Now starting to get a little bit of help. Nice job by number 59, Ginger Smacks, trying to run some interference, but it's not enough.
Out of the darkness, Vince away back to the back. Destroyer dumping the penalty. Gets up, second way up through. Looks around the inside, gets through. She'll get 4 on the pass.
And I believe the defense held her scoreless throughout the entire power jam.
Here's what I love when seeing these I-5 blockers too, particularly in light of what we had from our clinic from Smarty Pants earlier this week. 2 things in particular. Number 1, they're focused on the core and the inside to keep those bodies solid to slow down the jam. Number 2, when they're running the inverted 3-wall with the blocker facing clockwise up front, that blocker is not directed to rear-wall blockers. The rear-wall blockers are using both their balance and to keep that back position. Great absorption by these kids for better techniques.
Yeah, absolutely. Earlier in the week, I'm talking with some of the guys from the Misfits and virtually identifying some of the big-time offenses we've seen out of both some of the men's and women's team. And as we start off here, we're going to have number 5 back to left Luana. But your lead jammer is going to be Lex Celebrator. Comes into play as E equals MC scared. Stops that run by the accelerator. We're going to call it off.
Very important block by equals MC scared. I think I-5 kind of come that little bit that jam. They were up front, keeping Des Moines in the back. Was kind of working to accelerate that, but equals MC scared kind of saved the 4-point pass on that one, huh?
Well, she absolutely did. She was pretty much the last point of defense. The last one that had an angle, she was able to pick it up. Number 67, a whip up there for Des Moines as we see number 21.
Now the baby staying captain by captain.
And again, that 3-wall, I-5 doing a nice job. And finally, they have to never go. And this time they're going to run some interference. That was a good change up right there. They saw what had happened the last time the whip got caught in that 3-wall. That time they decided to bust it up, take the points, put them in the bank, and restart the machine.
And Des Moines moves so quickly on that route, just clearing out an inside lane. Letting the jammer fly by. We're back underway. Maya Masker, number 26 for I-5 against 9-1-1. Major management for Des Moines. Just a stonewall blocker on Des Moines. Maya having difficulty coming up by a nice move. Finally gets the ball.
Yeah, you don't see a better four-blocker group effort than what you see run on anger management. As we see the accelerator sent to the penalty box.
Great defense and on the rebound.
Oh! She didn't drop her out of bounds, but she decides to call the jam anyway. Once again, I'll refer to Thomas Goldie and say, "Sucks" is always at the key to a proper derby hit. Well, she was lifted with that sit block and set that down just barely in bounds.
Well, Bob, there are certain elements that would like us to believe to be scared of science, but after watching number 4 for Des Moines, I am scared.
I am too. And we're going to see with one out there again. For Des Moines, as he's trapped, their big jam is going to come from Destroyer. Man, she comes in, guns a-blazing. We're going to get a multi-player block called against, I'm assuming it's Des Moines.
I'm just impressed with the faith that Des Moines has in its blocking squad when they go on the fence. They have no fear, they'll stand in back to back, and they'll just try and hang out those jammers, try and push a second effort. But Destroyer makes them pay as the thumbs out for the Grand Slam I-5.
Woo! Grand Slam on Golden Denny's. I think you want to move Miami. A big mistake in eggs.
Well, officially number 91, we're working on 13 points in the jam. And just like that, Bob, what started out 20-0 is now a 5-point game.
And of course, this is exactly what we expected. We've got 18 minutes, 3 seconds to go. As the win goes up against the Maya
She made that, of course, and maybe that name once again. So I'm going to try and make sure I get it right. And hold up to look, make sure she gets the lead jam to the line.
I like the look. She's really scrappy. And that time she's going to get through for the lead jam. And with Des Moines, nice call there. Des Moines has possession, the lead. Let's take the forward, call off the jam, just like they wrote it in Chapter 1. And just like that, we're going to line up anger management up against Accelerator.
Accelerator unofficially with 6 I-5's 32 points so far in the game.
I tell you, that front wall of the one doing a good job, led over by Ginger. Snacks is going to come around and catch her as she gets through. That's just enough to allow the defense to recycle in front of her, but tenacious she is.
It still took her about 25 seconds to clear on that initial pass in that waterfall of solid stone. points on the initial scoring pass.
Good night, Irene. Sent to the penalty box. Not happy with the call. Nice move there by anger management. As I'm pretty sure she just located one hip and then the other, and then put them back into place to get her out.
These damn kids, I don't know how they can pull it off.
You know, I have that stuff happen all the time. It just never goes back together like it's supposed to. The leopard iguana. Oh my God,
Destroyer unofficially with about 21 of the 40 points for I-5.
I like that. Good juke job, and good move? Not so much. And finally we get rolling. Oh, look at that! Look at Iguana! He shoots through there like somebody stamped on a packet of ketchup. And probably a smart move right there. Instead of chasing her down, he's going to call him up, take the 4 points. And you know, in this kind of game, Vince, that 4 points is going to makes all the difference in the world.
Well, we see it particularly even in the adult game. A little bit different with this game that we have a big player gym scripting. So otherwise, we see someone for the world, hit the guy, hit the other team to make that mistake, and then make a move. Moines has the benefit. They got the big jam early on, and now just trying to hold it together and not make a big mistake.
Wow! I'm not sure how the accelerator gets through there first. As she's trapped by the wall of the Moines, the skater in front of her actually falls backwards. She falls into that wall, but gets up so quickly and moves so fast that she is able to come out on top. And she's going to call that one off after taking a handful of points.
And unofficial stats, 5 jams, 5 lead jam recall from number 18 for I-5.
That works.
When he broke, don't fix it.
That's what Coach likes to see. We see anger management step up one more time.
That's Maya Massacre, number 26 for I-5 in the white.
Oh, Maya Massacre, she's got every, I tell you, there we go. Once again. Don't think Derby is inside because evil MC Scared. Buying plenty of time for her jammer, although the I-5 defense all over it.
And that's what they call for a backlot and power jam to Moines.
It's a tough call to argue when the blocker she comes into ends up hitting their knees. Gives anger management a shot at what I believe might be her first power jam.
Eagles MC Square almost distracting the 3 blocks from I-5. Clear lane for the grand slam for anger management.
Yeah, even at this point, Eagle MC Scared just moving in your peripheral vision. Got people changing their position. That worked out quite well.
Maya Massacre trying to go low to get past those ships, but Eagles MC Square doesn't want in. Can't quite get the angle, so Maya will clear and will get 4 points off the pass.
I tell you, Eagle MC Scared is so impressive. Because you're not. When she takes that stance, there's no way you're going to knock her down. Yet she is so agile. The footwork is so good.
Trying to use your hands to balance with those hands moving behind the back to avoid the forearms, avoid the penalties, as you correctly point out, Bob. Amazing balance and center of gravity, not getting knocked off your skates. Incredible.
Well, when you're blocking backward like that, so much of the time. You know, there's a lot of talk about how you expose yourself to a shot to the sternum or what have you, but she's able to kind of position her shoulders to absorb it. We're going to see Destroyer up against the whip. Oh, Destroyer goes down toward the front. She's going to end up the inside the track. Going to have to go back to the back in the meantime. The whip working against the 3-1, 1 to go. Oh, nice move there. Oh, she slips the block, but slips and hits the ground. And that's going to be a low block. And as you and I both know, Vince, that's a mandatory safety count.
First jammer penalty of the afternoon for Moines might just be what I-5 needs to get back to this trying to collapse the lane. Hop, skip, and a jump. One purple jersey to beat. And they will call her for a low block as well. Thunderdome jammer rule. 2 jammers enter, 1 jammer leads. Power jam. The whip and the Moines.
And we do a little jammer do-si-do as the whip comes out of the box. She's working with her blockers. Trying to get through that front 3 of I-5, which has been very, very dominant. Nice job there. We run a little interference for her. She gets by Hunter. Oh! Destroyer forced into a track cut in what looked like one of those sneak fire runs coming out of the penalty box. Good awareness by Des Moines.
Tough break for number 91. Unofficially the 3rd trip to the box in the afternoon and the 2nd time in the first half that I-5 has sent jammers to the box twice in a single jam.
Yeah, definitely from a penalty standpoint, it is very much in Des Moines' corner. And the whip, everybody, with a nice run. That's going to jump that score, which just a little while ago was about a 4-point difference, up to 78-55. And I believe it looks like we have a challenge. At this point, we can only assume that they're having discussions about probably one of those jammer penalties. Well, there's been no change in score. We're going to assume that the official ruling stands.
And the use of jammer on jammer violence was going on Leprechaun has been approved.
Oh man, nice run right there. And I believe that was Baby Jane that got a hold of Lexi. Equal MC Scared, not able to contain her.
And not breaking strides, stays it now. Running, he calls it off. And we'll get 4 off the jam.
I tell you what, great run for her on that outside. It was a swing and a miss, and we saw about 2 or 3 defenders go down. And we see anger management up against Maya Massacre. Dragonfire, Good Night Irene, just in front of them on the line, as well as Mad Madness and the Razor, but she's going to slice that pretty quickly there, Vince.
Yeah, I'm watching number 35, Hunter on I-5, save an initial jammer pass because Angry Management, now trying to be the last line of defense, finally clears things after about 25 seconds. The initial pass to the back, 1 purple jersey.
Oh my! Somebody tell me that was an assist. I haven't seen one in years.
The jammer may only be signaling for, but from the announcer table, we're giving the grand slam for style points on that one.
I give it a 10 even. I think you go to Olympic scoring at that point. That was fantastic. Come on, I-5 fans, you gotta make some noise for your team. They need you here. The Moines fans, don't put up with that. That's what I'm talking about as we get started here with the whip. Who we got out there for I-5 there, my friend Vince?
That's going to be number 72, the whip, getting the cowboy, clearing out the lane, and getting the all-important lead chamber call on.
Destroyer out there once again, getting about every third rep or so, as well as she should the way she's playing.
Combo whip will clear, and the thumb is out, driven by Derby double dog, grand slam the Moines.
You know, this is one of those bouts where somebody's got to be up by about 178 before you even start to think it's out of range.
And even then, still anybody's game.
Exactly. We're down to about 5 minutes left. And we're going to see Lebriano come up against Accelerator once again. Des Moines owning that jammer line. And clean up aisle 5.
Lebriano now 2 for 3 for lead jammer calls as the last one jump on the track. And once again, number 4 equals MC Scared. But I think when Accelerator has figured it out, use greater force against itself, keep those skates moving and get around, don't get stopped. From the time that when you say that, Lebriano gets 4, gets 3 and calls it off.
No, I think that's a great point because like Accelerator has found, there's a couple of times now where she's gotten around equal MC Scared where she's taken her to the outside, able to basically almost ride her back and then get dropped off just inside the line.
A little bit of that lateral movement perhaps maybe being advanced there. Labor Shooters number 26, Maya Massacre for I-5 against 911 Anger Management for Des Moines. And if you're just joining us, and you're just joining us, why?
And Anger Management's going to get through his lead jammer. Nice job, because when she came off the line, I think she had an open inside line and chose the wrong spot. She's going to get through it anyway.
She's going to get the grand slam on that first scoring pass.
Woo! That's another trick to Denny's full derby. We're going to triple shift tonight. Nice job by Anger Management. Doing just enough to contain the rage.
The Moines blockers, they were trying to go one-on-one for that one, just couldn't quite get it squared away in time for one more scoring pass. So they'll call up reset as we have the whip taking on number 91, Destroyer.
And as we see the lineup right now, we've got Cuba out the front. Blocking for that pass. Good night, Irene. Looking to put the good night on that. Not quite able to land the exclamation point.
And Destroyer coming in just a little too hot. They'll call it with a backlot penalty.
Well, and that is the second or third backlot that we have seen out of Destroyer.
Unofficial stats found this means her 5th trip to the box this half.
Well, I think what happens is we've got somebody, she's got a lot of talent, and she comes in very, very hot. But you got a team like Des Moines that's not going to give you a gap to make a last-minute cut through. And what does that leave you with? plowing into people. Destroyer back out. They're getting a hard time right now from number 21, Madam Madness. And then the walls came tumbling down.
At number 91, Destroyer makes it. This will be called for a low block. Unofficially the 6th trip. And somebody's going to move the jump.
Just see. And the whip. She falls down. She bounces right back up again. And the whip. Grand slam.
15 points unofficially on the jab as it ends at 2. Destroyer will get 3 now on I-5.
And as the clock winds down, we're going to see the Leopardwana line up. This will be a brief power jam.
Formation attack, stretching out a little bit, trying to get some Moines. And now Moines taking that reverse bridge to nowhere, trying to visualize those forward blockers for I-5. Nice bridge by I-5, keeping that 2-wall in play up front.
Leopardwana, I tell you, again, tenacity is what gets him through that pack. Destroyer hot on his heels. He gets run out of bounds. He's going to call that off. That's going to be a 2-0 run. And great recognition by Leopardwana to know it was time to call that off. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. Let's hear it for both teams. What a terrific bout.
The last 5 jams of the half. Des Moines working on a 34-5 run, making a big contribution for Seattle scoreboard at the half. Next whistle will start the second half, get this underway.
Serrated Blade. And buried at the bottom, number 21, Phoebe Stain.
Tough roll, 2-ball, the back of the slow down Leopardwana. Nice enough time for I-5. Recycle up front.
Lex right there, she just showed why it's not always a good idea to skate backward. Somehow they hold the accelerator up as it looked like she was probably going to get through first. Nice job by Leopardwana. And he's going to call it off mid-pack. He's going to get 2 points out of that. That's what Breakaway Pants tells us.
Zoom. Oh, Bob. Well, this is why we can't have nice things, Bob.
I'm a bod boy.
Number 91, Destroyer, up against number 77, will whip I-5 and Des Moines, respectively.
And there she goes. It's Destroyer up front.
Halftime adjustments early on. Des Moines now taking that front ball when they're running on defense, as opposed to hanging in the back. Destroyer clears. She'll get 4 on that initial scoring pass. Even in Nemo and number 52, Death by Death trying to hang up Hunter. Getting the bridge to keep him in play, but finally the whip gets clear to match the initial pass, Bob.
Well, I tell you, that right there, you see where Destroyer comes in with a little more caution. As she even feels that she's going to begin making contact, hits the dirt. Smart move. She's going to be able to keep those points, and they need to be able to keep her in the game.
Jam number 3, second half 911 Anger Management, head-to-head with number 26, Maya Massacre. T-Pain, CLA, Blade, number 18, Accelerator.
She's working up against Excalibur out front as well as number 6. Nice.
And he's all about the defense in his jam. Trying to knock down the immovable object and gets the call. Lead jammer I-5, Maya Massacre.
Well, I tell you, equal MC Scared, I think gets low in order to get better leverage on her, loses her footing, and that opens up the door.
Look at how fired up number 81 Destroyer is. It was almost like she came out and said, no coach, I'm coming back in. I want this one. I want these points.
Oh, nice job right there. We watched enough World Cup soccer to know that that was a set play.
That was not playing well. Splits the uprights. Almost off the
That's the same trouble that she's gotten herself into all game long. She's going to get called on a back block.
Well, we're going to official timeout on this one. Not sure it's going to revert to an official review.
Unless it was whistled dead just before that. Good challenge. Good challenge. That saves Destroyer from another backblock penalty and keeps their jammer on the track as Maya Massacre now steps out against the whip. And she parts the waters.
Calder Rose as she's clearing that sea of purple. Coming around, Eagles, MC Scared, all 4 blockers. Now her blockers coming consistent. Number 4 getting up front, buys enough time for number 21 to help on out.
And a nice job by Des Moines defense, holding it to just that 4 points.
Yeah, very much a different second half from the way the first half started out for I-5. I-5 just slowly chipping away the snow here. But as you point out, that defense, they're making sure it's a chip away the snow as opposed to that one big jam.
Well, I tell you, Madden Madness and E equals MC Scared working very well together up front. I just love watching Goodnight Irene as she's just pounding everybody in the middle. And that, of course, is a Destroyer. Destroyer's going to stay in bounds. She's going to be your defense.
Just watching those post-up games to make sure she stays in bounds at all costs. Any means necessary, gets the lead jammer call.
Then she hits a brick wall. I'm not even sure who it was. But evil MC Scared going to run her out of bounds. Make her recycle. She's going to call it off.
No doubt the strategy by Internet Destroyer is discretion, discretion, discretion. But as you pointed out also, Bob, with Des Moines, even though they're giving up those 4-point passes, that's all they're giving up.
Yeah, absolutely. For a while, you can afford to do that. But there's no question that Des Moines needs to put some points on the board. And Lex is going to get taken down by, well, we know who that is.
Now we said there was no pass, no penalty by Jan up Derby Devil Dog.
But look at the awareness of Equal MC Scared is she starts out at the back holding up the jammer, then makes a run to the front, trying to help sprinkle Iguana. And he's going to get through. He's going to be your lead jammer. This is a good turning point for Des Moines in this half. And he's going to ride. There we go. An assist. That's good. That's amazing.
No, Mom, that's science!
Science. And nice teamwork there by Equal MC Scared and Iguana.
It was almost like that Eagles MC Scared was kind of the trap, like kind of the MacGuffin, taking those foremost I-5 blockers and realizing, oh, crap, we're out of play, and Iguana comes flying up behind him to take the score perhaps.
Well, I tell you, there's no reason that you should not use a blocker to pre-jam, and that's exactly what he did. We do not see that nearly enough in the game. We see his whip right there. Tenacious but beating, bounced around by a very solid four wall. And in the meantime, yeah, you know her. Destroyer. And nice job by the blocking crew for both teams.
They say I-5 is a long highway all the way through Washington, all the way down to Southern California. But then that I-5 here on the track, making that long, slow climb right back into this one.
Yeah, we're looking at a 30-point game. I'm pretty confident in that math. And that's less than it was going into halftime.
And there's the new contract rules in effect. Prior to 2014, capital had been held, of course, now governing bodies with the rest of discussion allowing the skaters to correct their mistakes. Interesting improvement to see how it affects gameplay and affects that penalty management.
I'll tell you, when Des Moines gets that 3 and 4 wall working, it's a tough thing to get through, as my Massacre just found out. And anger management gonna get dropped. Oh, nice job. You know what? Take that, G-Bang.
Through on the back from the Moines, who leads the 1-2 spot, doubles out for a grand slam. Elbow penalty going on the pivot for I-5. That is going to be number 18 on Accelerator.
Oh, nice forward. We've seen that out of Maya Massacre all day. She's got that ability to spin off a block. Something that we've seen become invaluable to jamming. And there you see a situation where she comes in hot, but she turns her hips to play the back block. That was Maya Massacre. And she's going to close this thing up within 13 points. That's I would move too. 19 minutes left. 13-point differential. And we're going to see Iguana out there. And Destroyer.
Destroyer will not be denied.
No, I don't think so. Oh my!
Roadblock penalty, only the second champion penalty of the game to the Moines, but at the just perfect moment for I-5 to try and close this lead. Solo light changer smacks at number 8.
Oliver was going to move her into the ocean.
Put her back in the water with the lady in the lake, but a 4-point game as number 18, Lex Accelerator, takes the star.
I tell you, Vince, one of the things that impresses me most about this bout is outside of a handful of penalties, another amazing move of Accelerator is the consistency at which these young men and women are able to play their positions, their offense and their defense.
It is going to be damn scary when these kids hit 18, and oh my goodness, Mount Noxious, it is now a 1-point game.
That's right. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to the machine.
I was going to go Emerson Lake and Power and say, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you can attend. Come inside, come inside. But with the Mayan Massacre, Des Moines and I-5 respectively.
Little brain salad surgery for those of you keeping track at home.
Death taxes and equals MC Steer and hanging up opposing chambers at the front of that hat. Oh, trap cut penalty finds the lead chamber call for the whip and Des Moines, and just like that, how quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, I don't think this is, you never want to see your jammer end up in a penalty box, but at the same time, this is probably not going to be a critical scenario for I-5, the way the defense is holding out.
And that's going to signal number 35, Hunter, for I-5 for destruction of the map.
My out there, but that Shakes there all over, as well as Baby Jane, equal MC Scared. And the whip's gonna find a little hole on the inside. That's gonna be 5 more points. That, my friend, becomes significant, because apparently we've got an equipment malfunction.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mayan Massacre, that toe stop the right skate came off. Quite wisely clears the track so as not to create a hazard, but also creating a de facto power jam extended for Des Moines as the jam will end on 2 minutes.
You know, as I said, thanks to the Misfits guys that helped ref, they did a pretty good job too.
Leprechauna and Destroyer, Des Moines and I-5 respectively. Now it's I-5 taking that real estate right in front of the jammer line.
Nice job at Ginger Snatch. She's going to be sent to the block from that, however. Oh, grudge. Good night, Irene. Pretty much says good night, Irene.
Four-ball toward Des Moines, bringing the house, but they can't get Leprechauna out in time, but he will get 3 points.
I'm pretty sure if you had a property that you needed to have torn down, which would include tearing out the entire inside, I would put Goodnight Irene in there and just let her skate back and forth and smash everything into nothing.
Yeah, You know, as long as you have the helmet, mouth guard, and all those best, of course, safety first.
Oh, absolutely, but what a job she's doing in the middle of that pack. Oh, look at that. The accelerator going to do a nice job of taking the lip all the way around.
So almost at the lap -1 on that one.
Well, she re-enters within the 20 feet necessary of the pack. She's not going to get credit for that first run, I don't think.
Number 5, Kilmon doing her best equals unscared impersonation, just hanging up the whip for 5 seconds.
Man, the wall is coming down. From our point of view, the whip just gets past Hunter as it looks like she's going to get smacked.
It's that little extra lateral movement just like that.
That's right. Ginger Smack's another one anchoring that defense, doing such a nice job. For the most part, she's been covering that inside line, and you are not going to get past it very often. But Lodge going to be on as your lead jammer.
Yeah, number 59 almost playing offensive tackle early on in the jam, was clearing out that lane for one. Just this much more than what the Roll would have had about 10 seconds earlier.
Yeah, he's got some real nice footwork. He's spun out of a couple of things. One of the things I like about him is sometimes when you have the ability to be flash and dash, you try to take points that you're not going to be able to get and you wind up in a foul trouble. He's always been smart enough to stop the jam exactly when he needed to avoid that.
It's not about showing off, not about you, it's about the team, it's about winning as a team.
Exactly. And suddenly Moines going to open it back up, about 30 points.
And no rejam called for a no pass, no penalty against Maya Massacre. So eligibility going to the whip. Who will get the call?
And she's going to call that off. Again, terrific awareness. She's going to call that off just in time. Keep that at donut holes. And we've got 10 minutes left, people, and we have a 26-point game. I-5 fans, you better make noise now.
Good to see the code of honor being respected on the chamber line between Guana and Captain, my captain, number 21, VP State, with the jammer star the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Guana's going to get through, and he gets through there quickly. An important re-jam. Hello, Ginger Snack says. And Guana with a full pass. That's going to be a grand slam. And we'll see what happens here. And again, young man playing very smartly. Realizes he doesn't have to engage her, and she's creeping up on scoring points. Calls her off this turf.
And with almost that full lap around the track, about each more time off the clock. Now the clock, of course, the big outline for the Moines as we're about 8 minutes, 40 seconds to count.
Because time might be on the side of the Rolling Stones, but it's not a I-5.
Indeed.
And Lex Accelerator gets that shoulder roller, she's got that power in those legs. And
nice lateral movement by Equals. MC Squared buying enough time to try and get a blocker with no avail for accelerator. Will get the call. Takes her about 35 seconds to get it though, Bob.
yeah, I know. And you know what Accelerator has learned about getting by equal MC Scared is that with that move that she has, she may deposit you out of bounds, but she's not going to run you forward out of bounds. And it's not slowing her up that much.
4-3 back advantage to Moines. Calls it off and will get one more point on the board.
And that's good. That's an important pickup right there. That's going to close the gap to 25 points. And the Iguana, who's had such a successful second half up against a Destroyer. Jammer lane occupied by Des Moines. And they decide to go outside. And Destroyer looks like she went through the tumbling cycle of a washing machine.
Bruno's blinders with the dirty double dog signals no pass, no penalty.
So she does not have lead jam. Laguana's through.
Doesn't quite catch it in time as Destroyer completed the pass. She will get 4 first time through, and Des Moines will call team timeout.
Oh, Accelerator.
It's just that second effort by I-5 now that seems to get through and got those lead jam calls, particularly in the second half.
We've talked a lot about Destroyer, but Accelerator has played just as an important role, if not a more important role, especially as we take a look at the second half. Granted, Destroyer hampered a bit by the number of fouls that she has.
But I think I give credit to number 91. You know, not the greatest first half as far as penalties, but other business, I'm not sure she's gone in the second half.
No, she has not. The one challenge brought her back out, as we see right now. Maya Massacre. And Laguana out there, he's taking a lot of rotations right now.
Accelerator trying to hold the line, I-5 trying to run the play.
Oh.
If I caught the signal correctly on I-5 Sham, I believe that was a back block penalty regardless. End result, power jam Des Moines.
And of course that means we're not going to have any lead jammer. So put on your safety belt, keep your hands inside the car at all times. We're going for the full 2-minute ride.
And they check in the full 2 minutes. Please take all your personal belongings and take small children firmly by the hand.
And if your stomach feels queasy, don't turn to the person next to you.
Grand slam for the Leopard Moana. Moves to engage one white jersey to beat. Nice footwork. Thumbs up for one more grand slam. Heads up by Doc Hollinger in perfect position to communicate with the jammer to let know, hey, that was a good pass.
And serrated blade, Audrey Hepburn. They're going to get blown by that time, but they've been awfully solid for most of this game.
Riley clears the for a scoring pass. She gets 4, but the leopard one will get 5 more. As the jam clock counts down, it will end on 2 minutes. And I'm not 100% certain, but if this ends up being a victory for Moines, I think we're going to end up pointing to this particular jam as the one that laid out the outcome once and for all.
Yeah, I agree with you. There wasn't a whole lot of margin for error, and both of these teams have played incredibly cleanly. But that was a lead jam that was given up into a power jam that Iguana took advantage of. Right now we got the whip out there and up against Destroyer. Destroyer having probably the freshest set of legs out of the jamming crew right at the moment for I-5. But we're probably going to be your lead jammer. Oh, nice move by the whip. Little fancy move of her own to get around that block, score the last point or so.
Also, a little mistake with that sizzle bop. Gets the hips in front of the opposing blocker and keeps the balance to stay on the track and stay upright.
Exactly. Yeah, there's nothing you can say about his game that has been really flawed at all. As we have 147 left, ladies and gentlemen, 179 to 141. I-5 fans, you gotta make noise to the end of this. They need your help. And Des Moines, you want to support your team too. No, Des Moines, I didn't say Sheboygan. I said Des Moines.
Oh, Des Moines! Oh!
There we go. And out front is Iguana.
Another big block by E=MC scared. Trying to psych out the accelerator, wasn't quite happening that second effort through. Another 4 points with a 555.
Well, I think they're letting Iguana run this thing down if he can. If there's a couple of times where he wanted to call it off and he changed his mind, and I think that has everything to do with the 44 seconds remaining. As we see the jam clock and the time clock only different by 10 seconds. Right now,
Clock gets called and timeout.
that's going to be a timeout in favor of I-5.
Des Moines with a ripping chant trying to shout down the entire Ocean Center bob.
Well, right now I think you're looking at a team that's fielding potentially its two most successful jammers if you look at the whole game. Oh, that is just, remember that scene in Star Wars where they get stuck in the trash compactor? That's what that looks like to me. That's no fun.
Go shut down all the compactors on the tension level. Hunter trying to hold the line.
Oh, and she's gonna be free. That's lead jam Des Moines. The clock runs out. She calls the jam. And unless something is seriously amiss,
Do not rush the track.
and of course, they still have to make this an official final. But I think it's pretty safe to say the outcome itself is not going to change. As the officiating staff shaking hands as well they should. Again, a job well done.
Des Moines taking the victory lap through the cathedral, Bob. I-5's had one heck of a run this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Only one loss the entire race. The problem is that loss coming in the championship game.
And I'll tell you, you know what was it? You know what Des Moines had in their corner? The lucky picture they took with me just before the battle.
What's that?
Congratulations, Des Moines. Thank you, I-5, for what was one heck of a bout. Or a game. Let me get the vernacular correct now. That was fantastic.
It still bounced to me, Tibbet. JRDA inaugural national and your new JRDA national champions.
I feel like it's a Medal of Honor because of this. Guys, scoop. All right, layers. Not one. It wasn't one, not two. Not two. Got it. Okay.
Send it to everyone.
She got it.